Salutations, everyone. Welcome
And the other
to
one is
a little bit of raiding.
Amazon one.
I don't know if we're
Like,
going to be
I
on
watched the stream
Samus,
of
we're
it.
going to be on Java,
Like,
we're going to be
literally
switching back
1
and
hour
forth.
of chopping.
Oh, that was bad.
We'll just have to
That was really bad.
see
That's where Fish is.
and hope.
So how many waifus you got?
Oh, I think I am someone's waifu. I'm not sure.
That sounds legit to me. I'm not. I mean, I may have some paperwork on that. I don't know yet. So again, do I need to play the buffer or debuffer in this parade, or can I bring my really bad DPS?
I think this raid is fine for Bob. It should be fine for whoever you
All right, sounds wonderful. Thank you. Whenever you need me to switch, just let me know and I will switch.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, we did it, kids. I'm very excited about this, actually. More excited than I will possibly ever admit. Holy shit.
I've been liking the changes still, bro.
Oh, there's a lot of reading to do still. I will say that things feel much easier. As partly the stats push, and maybe partly this too.
I think I want to save, like, all these points. 2, 4, 6,
With the minor exception of meld in a few
8,
places, it's just gonna be a just
10. Like, we need 10 points.
Oh man, don't get ran
So, I don't know. This is the comment that Patrick was talking about the other day, about how you have points and you want to spend them because you're leveling up, but you can't because of these level walls or whatever.
Is that you, Orange? Mole?
Yep.
You know?
I don't know. I don't think it's good, but I think it's going to be fun.
Mole kill. How do you say that?
Motolixness?
Gesundheit. Mazel tov.
Oh, man. I'm more excited than I should be for this build. I don't think it's good at all. Like, I really think it's just straight up bad. But it has to turn on sometime, right? There has to be a moment in the sun. There has to be a glorious moment of goodness. I believe.
We got bolts.
I don't know. I have to think about it some more. I think we might even do some build work tonight too. Scoot this. It's really difficult for me to try to get all this stuff to glue on the screen the way I want. So I want to be able to monitor Twitch. I also want to be able to operate the various buttons over here. Plus I need to be able to check on whatever keeps beeping on my bloody phone. Hello, people. Okay. Maybe it's fine. I don't know, I just always assume that something somewhere over there is melting. I think we have 2. Oh, maybe not. 1 slot, perhaps.
Guess what I did again? Your turn, then.
All right.
I did that last time.
I guess we could fill a little bit of time by talking about some of the decisions I made for the gear on
I'm
this.
sure Standing Still Games does that habit.
So unlike usual, where I would just like slam on basically whatever Sharn version of the gear that I had, we're gonna have to do something a little bit different because one, Java's using all that gear, and if I'm gonna switch back and forth, I can't switch too many items. I'm just not good at that. It's gonna be hard enough for me to remember to switch this one item, but we're gonna give that a shot. And that one item is the Legendary Ring of Prowess. It's kind of the thing I just switch back and forth all the time with Java, Samus, and everyone. I really probably just need to farm a second or maybe even a third one down the road. Then we just went ahead and put on a 7-piece spring set. I felt like with a little bit of effort I was able to get all the pieces. It lined up that Gonahi. I thought this was a strength.
Strange, I hit the right time, but it still won't bring up the pop-up window.
Okay, sorry about that. I hope we have some strength in here somewhere. We might be slotting in strength really quickly. Thought these had strength 13 on them.
I'll be right back. 5 minutes. Well, not even 3 minutes.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we better do that really quickly. Just play things on the safe side for a moment. That does not.
How
remember
has
that I had.
sustained caster DPS been for people actually?
That's just a straight up wrong.
It should be about double for single target DPS, and AoE is also up, but not as much. But it's still up. They basically doubled energy burst,
Okay.
but it's Draconic has it's pretty good. Shirati's pretty good if you want to build that type of build.
This is the.
And
this
I
is
keep
it.
hearing that Magus has some busted thing to it that's
This
really
was the
good that I
strength
haven't
one,
played with it yet, other than the lower level stuff.
but I think that will break this 7.
But somebody was telling me that I guess with
Seven
Magus
is
you
in my
could
set.
one-shot mobs on R10. I've not seen it. I was actually running with 2 Pale Masters in Magus yesterday, R10, and they were not one-shotting things. I mean, other than their insta kills. But that's at least that on the forums, people were talking about one-shotting R10 mobs with Magus, and I have no idea how they're doing it though.
Outside of the epic moment?
Oh yeah, the epic moment, I would get that, but people, I think they're making it sound like it's just all the time. So I have not seen it, but
Exaggerated.
somebody might know something I don't know.
Okay.
Is what I'm thinking.
So that's 10 people.
11 is 24.
This one?
I see 12 in Discord.
12, sorry. Full.
I'm just-
So. I
I'm
think
missing
we're
what's in the
missing-
colony.
Yep, 2.
Upon it, okay. V-Love was talking about thinking about joining us. Alright, zip. Change our. Okay, yeah. So apparently I didn't have a strengths item worked into my build. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I'm definitely cuckoo. Oh, look at this Motro! Oh, he just took off. I think that's a wild Tobrel over there, everybody. Archer Extreme.
There's a blink elf him up for anyone who's not.
That's good.
How's this build compared to Orange? Orange?
I thought those were something different.
Pretty much the same. I'm missing a few things that should be pretty close. Like build wise, it's pretty much a copy. I just did that
Alright.
so I could move all my gear and stuff. I don't have to reconfigure stuff.
Guess we need our hand slotted somewhere in case we fire that off. Some things are still not what I would consider optimal by far. So the reason I really wanted to do the raids is to be able to like set a watermark for myself, because I'd like to be able to also
That's nice.
do them again when we decide to take another crack at this at a slap cleric, slap kitty is what I'm going to call these razor claw shifters. Hope this works out. This could be bad. Could be real bad. Could be fine.
The time stop thing in Mages is pretty cool actually, because even though it won't freeze bosses, it'll make them take helpless damage, and you can kill them pretty fast with that.
Yeah, it did freeze bosses for a day, but they fixed that pretty quick.
Well, it was fixed when we did 2 hot and hammer.
Yeah, but when we did Vision of Destruction, I think the first day or second day, I guess. We had orthons and such impacted by it. Yeah, Olds was asking me how Too Hot to Handle went on Friday, and I was like, well, it wasn't because you weren't there, but it was probably our best run. So certainly Olds only makes it better when he's there. But I think it was because of the U51. I think that was our first one, right? Since U51 changes, so I think that had a lot to do with it. People are DPS is better.
Someone time stopped at the bot.
Hopefully we'll be ready soon.
Wait, did they time stop them?
Yeah, someone did while we were doing it.
I did not notice it. So you could still time stop the boss on Friday?
It doesn't cease. You don't fight that
Won't be seen, but he'll take helpless damage.
Oh, okay. Wow. I guess I didn't notice. I didn't know he was going down super fast, but embarrassed to say I didn't notice that was the case.
That is per the tool.
Only time it with the Bard's Fate Singer, with the 10% damage to everyone, and then plus the helpless.
Yeah, and I don't think we had any bards though on Friday. I'm pretty sure we had no bards.
You know what would be nice? Bard.
Yeah, bard would be nice, especially with that epic moment. Yeah,
All that
Chrono
stuff's
Trigger.
lined up for Java, so don't get yourself too excited, but that's how it's all built for now.
Cool.
I heard that Spellsinger Bard though is like one of the big wins of the new update.
Well, or you could be like a swashbuckler or melee bard and have really great, DC still. So I mean, there's a lot of ways to do bard, not just a pure caster bard.
Sadly, buffing Bard took a hit. It was kind of, except for that epic moment, it actually kind of lost some stuff.
No. I mean, you know what?
Well, Chrono
Comparatively,
Chrono tested the epic moment. You could have the bard literally sitting in the quest, and everyone else is at the end fight, and the epic moment works.
right? Like, comparatively, this is not bad, actually. What the? I don't understand. Like, how did this suddenly feel sort of okay?
Saga snaps her fingers. She blinks out, only to reappear high above you.
Have to go right? Okay.
I'm
Check
really
my hands.
liking Shadow Dancer for my little Inquisitor. I gained something like 8 or 9 sneak dice.
Yeah, my DPS is up, and then plus it's the debuffs in there that's really great.
Yeah, I don't go full Shadow Dancer. I just go like tier 2 for all the sneak dice. It's insane.
Yeah, there's 2 tiers of debuffing. They toned it down. I mean, at first it was like I couldn't believe what they had in there. You know, but they toned it down some, but it's still pretty deep. But I would have been pretty happy if they kept it the way it was for my assassin.
Perhaps your companions in the other passage can help you out.
I ended up taking tier 5 in Legendary.
You notice 2 strange objects sitting
I really like that epic moment.
Then you notice something stranger.
And all the debuffing in that tree is really great too.
So I'm just sitting here thinking, why did I feel like the previous build was bad in the damage? Because, I mean, clearly it was, right? We've more than 7 times our previous damage. Like, our average damage is, maybe not more than 7. Let's call it 5. 5 times our previous damage. That's, that is a significant number. So there's lots of little variables in there like that, right? But I wonder how much of that I'm comparing to other melees at level 29 and 30 when they have gear. It really takes hand wraps, right? These Barovian hand wraps are a huge difference. I don't know if they're winning. Like, they're certainly not reporting as that's special. But it should be like 17 to 20 times 4, I think. I don't know. I also feel like at 30 it will definitely get much better. So, did I have fun from 15 to 20? I did. And when did it drop off? Pretty quickly after epic levels, right? There's just no hand wraps. We made hand wraps at 21 and it was fine for a while, but then it dropped off. That's what it is, right? It's just no weapons. It's hard to drink and hold down your attack button sometimes. So it starts to become what? At what point does the build become more
and you went
successful?
down. Sorry about that.
I have no kills.
No, sorry, this is like.
But I feel better. I feel like we're contributing, as opposed to earlier in the week. I just felt like I was getting carried from the previous raids or quests.
Do not attack the giant.
Yeah, that seems like the better way than the other person's guide that I was following. Oh, not you. Okay. Yeah, not me. I have none of that. I'm just thinking about Beef's comment about haste boost too. Okay, so
Yeah, it might be hard. He is almost on health left.
Oh man, I have 23 d6 sneak dice.
what's going on here? All of a sudden,
Nice.
It's so crazy.
That is
I've seen
awesome.
like 1200 per hit just from sneak damage.
see, this is the problem.
The last gate opens.
Did they message you to join raid? No.
Yeah, I think core 3 shadows.
I don't understand.
Inventory for any physical.
I had planned to join the raids tonight.
Get up to the double shot or double strike.
Magic shield.
So let's start by going through
So, I don't know if you're still watching V-Love or not, but there's like a crafting storage,
Surrounding the gem starts to
and that will take pretty much everything that's in a bag. So that's where you put your augments, so you can like search them.
Does the deconstructor
what not?
augment stack with everything? All the other like little debuffs that weapons do now?
So put them there.
Oh, it's for the power destruction.
Yeah.
It helps the stacks go higher. Faster.
If you have improved destruction, that supersedes it. Right?
Yeah, it's all just about how fast you get the stacks go.
If there's another way, might just be wrong. Oh, it's me now. I have the Huts of Anger. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably better at the moment. Anyway, did that make sense? If it didn't, V-Love, I'll have to message or something later.
Once more, the hut leaps back into its resting place. The witch sneers as she floats up.
Okay. Don't like how that that particular fight always feels like Rice Krispies to me.
No, the unicorn actually pops out when you shrine. It's funny.
Yeah, also, Hut still hates me. Hut never forgives. Yeah, you assassinate him. Barbarian? Attack to live? Okay. No tacky, no. I think my Visage of Terror would blow those up. We should give it a try. It seems to be working on lots of stuff. I'm a little worried about trying that kind of stuff though, because if it like eat something up top or whatever and I break the raid, I always feel bad. Let's hit the button. If it comes up, we're not gonna have a button to push. Yeah. I was nowhere near quick
Hey,
enough.
Total, is Sig still a PDK or is you changed him?
The Scourge, actually.
I certainly can't do it again, right?
Scourge Kid's Eye. There's double strike in the racial tree.
I'm just saying, they changed the animations for the PDK, the run and stuff.
Oh, hit it. Nope. See, never get to hit it. Sometimes these guys are
Uh-oh.
really
Results still like the butt wiggle. That's important.
Still like the what?
No, you that likes the butt wiggle. That's the most important part.
Ah,
Because that's someone else.
that was not me.
Oh, never mind.
I'm just trying to scratch on these scratching posts, and you guys just won't let me.
Aw, poor kitty.
Come on over here, I'll scratch you.
Ooh, a papa.
I didn't realize this is the OnlyFans version of this raid.
Yeah, I just need to videotape this.
I mean, I have my actual camera, not little furry me going, so I have to say we're a step in the right direction.
Sweet, we're making money.
Gotta get OBS
My
to
inner
put a
kitty's
overlay
on the
over there,
outside.
so you've got a kitty face, you know, nose and the ears.
I mean, I'm not sure what tier that's at, but we'll figure it out sometime. Just give me your credit card.
Sounds totally legit. Ready? I'm just gonna say it over open chat. It's 356.
Actually, if you type it into chat, it'll blank it out.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
It'll
cool.
left it out.
It's probably safer if you say it out loud also, and I have to write it down myself, because I'll never get it.
Oh, send me your email too, so I can send a picture of my ID.
That's a trap. Don't do it.
Yeah, perfect. That's
Yeah, I
what
just
it's great.
typed mine and it didn't go through.
So you think?
It's still Ults Forever 6969, right? I think
Yeah.
so. Just checking.
Do not have its own fingerprint. Do not fill out its own fingerprint.
Not sure if he's going on the right.
I may have been slightly more on the puzzle than I intended. There you go. Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Ooh, that was
Damage
close.
is certainly not
Yes,
that.
it was.
We could try this button. Shouldn't kill anything else. No, didn't kill either one of them. And it didn't fear him either. Doesn't affect things immune to fear or paralysis. And that's what's weird. Like, it was killing the Death Knights. I feel like those guys are immune to insta-kill effects in general, let alone fear-related ones, right? The Death Knights in Lord of Dust, are those guys immune to insta-kill effects?
They're like undead, aren't they?
The gem still sits in a
So they,
Yes.
I don't think that. I think that you'd have to use like undeath to death, or death to undeath, or no, undeath to death.
more of a challenge than I expected.
Once again, for the next part, we're going to kill both specs
The
and
magic
then
shield
kill
around the
stuff
gem
first to have that
sputters.
to do. And it'll be great off, so that's just
I can fix it. I can fix it.
when the mouth come up, I'm going to try to bring them together as well.
Once again,
Being mound, killing mound, or just
the hut
Yep,
does not
we're
stir,
killing mounds.
and there's no sign of the insects. But the mosquitoes and other creatures emerge.
Get him, get him, get him.
Cries descending into battle.
So the reason I asked is because I used my Visage of Terror ability earlier today and successfully killed them. So I was wondering if that was abnormal because it felt like it was.
I wouldn't expect anything to insta-kill them, but literally,
So what part of Lords of Dust are you talking about? The beginning or the end, or?
Well, so there's that section where there's the two, and you have to open the door to run through, and then there's the story plot moment.
Oh, before you hit the lady and then go down the ramp.
Correct. So I hit it
Yeah,
there.
those are all living. You can hurl those and kill them.
Okay. So then I was like, wow, that's weird. And then I did it to every other group of them in that quest for the rest of the way through to see if it kept going. And I was able to do it to every group.
Nice.
So that's what I was just wondering, because it kills things based off of their immunity to fear effects. And I wonder if
Yep.
that's not the same thing as an insta-death effect is all.
They're all living, so.
So then I can safely say that that's working as intended, I think, then, and not worry about reporting it.
Yep.
Guilt.
Now, if you're killing the skeletons at the end with that, then that might be disconcerting.
No, I tried, but it did not kill them. No, I guess so. Looks like everyone's actually on Java. There's the plants. Oh, why am I killing the plants? Seems like ouch, ouch. Rawr. That was not a very impressive amount of damage for the number of button strikes I had to hit.
Babalasaga's power wanes and then fails.
I saw a skull.
She croaks with the last breath of her long, long life.
I don't see it though. Thought for a second that I had successfully slayed the beast. Oh, very optimistic of me, Samus. All right.
Yeah, DPS seems to be pretty obscene in context.
Ooh, threads are prettier now.
Yep. They're fate twisted.
Nothing particularly cool. Okay.
Anyone know what causes a green fog effect?
Weird.
Like what spell does that now?
Taco Bell.
Primal does it. One of the Primal ones does it, and it's the dodge duration. There might be other ones.
So I am not flagged for Strahd. I'm gonna have to drop. You want me to drop out of Discord as well? I'd love to come back for PN if there's room.
Yeah, you should be able to stay in if I maybe go to raid button for drop play makes a lot of sense.
Sounds good. If someone can just let me know when y'all are done with Strahd, that'd be great.
Sounds good.
Okay. Same basic thing, except I'll go get Java. I'll be right back. Switch over here. That should, I'll just probably stay on Java for the rest of the night. I don't think it'll be a big deal. I wanted something where I knew that it would be low impact and I could get an idea of what it was like running with everybody in the raid and everything, you know what I mean? Like, have that baseline in my head. Just part of the reason I was a little bit quiet so I could watch the numbers, especially on playback.
Hey, Turbo.
But,
Hey, Turbulent.
felt okay. Like, it felt good.
You oversleep again?
No. I just didn't get on a half hour before the raids were supposed to start.
That is not the right person. Shame. Where's the... There he is. Like, where's the banker at? Alright, Ring of Prowess. Banker's at a
So I have a daylight savings time proposal. Instead of all of us spending a whole bunch of labor in order to change individual clocks, we centralize this effort. and we build gigantic rockets in order to position the Earth so that it exactly aligns with the time.
Yeah, because that wouldn't do anything to climates or
No, it'll be fine. And we'll actually come out ahead when you factor in all the labor involved in changing all the clock times.
Also, that's already the mission statement of Space Force. Sorry. Space Force is on it, so you can't opt out of it now.
So I will need volunteers for the
Rockets to control the time. Space Force. I think it's genius. Okay, what?
I can take a trinket if need be.
I'm trying to think what my buttons are. I guess I'm the bard now, huh? Better click my button. Come on. Hippity hop. Hippity hop, let's go. Get all these good buffs out. All of the best buffs.
So, did you change Orange Fire's name, or is that just a different tune?
It's a new character. I basically made a copy of Orange Fire so I can stick Orange Fire on the PR train tournament and get some more epic points.
Not a totally new character. You've had that character for many years, just been on the bench.
Yeah, I had this character for a while. I just used it for the +5 buster to turn him into a copy of Orange Fire.
I think that's all the buffs. If you are missing one, let me know and I will re-sing to you.
Sounds good.
But yeah, hit all the other buttons. I'll take it.
I took the icon.
So did you get Java fixed, or is it just like a GIMP bar?
I just redid in Epic Destiny points, but I think we're probably pretty close. I don't think I really missed anything important. And then I'll either just regular TR him at some point when Samus is done in a couple of weeks, or I'll leave him alone. I don't know. We'll see how tonight goes.
Lies. Samus will never be done.
I mean, that's unfortunately not going to be true, mates. It's going to be close.
The marionette looked to great heights, find the beating heart of the castle. He will wait nearby. The Dark Lord. He will lurk in the depths of darkness. In the one place he
I'm trying to think.
Did you grab that chicken item?
one place he may truly
I think teammates and
I'm trying to think how long
Okay.
I worked on
I see.
getting
I missed
Samus's
the,
lives
group chat.
done. I mean, kinda since it came out, right? But not really. Like, I wanted to get completionist, but I really didn't care for triple completionist, and then I did. I don't know. Maybe a long time. But everything that I've had as my mental goal is pretty close to done.
Among the crypts that fill this chamber stands Rahadim, Chamberlain to Strahd. Welcome once again to Ravenloft, sits Rahadim.
Oh, that's right. I'm on Java.
We have some unfinished business.
Yeah, I think the rest of the stuff probably fine for now. It's like a debuff. Those guys are not really a thing. So, like, look at Java's damage numbers for Samus's. Right, Samus was not a lot higher than Java, but some. So, I mean, Samus was clearly not optimized, but, I mean, Java's not either, so, when it comes to damage. But it does feel like Samus is doing more than, like, debuffing Bard. So, at least it's a step in the right direction.
That is 21. So we'll hit that 2 dice stop.
Alright, so now that we have murdered enough things, we are going to a D-door. To go over here to take another D-door. Where now, for the next few minutes, our job is to not die and stay out of the way. And that is what we are going to do. Excuse me. As I mentioned before, I'm still getting wiped out really early in the evenings. It's not sleeping super great, but tonight I think is going to be the night that everything kind of... I die and get like 1 million hours of sleep and then wake up feeling like $7. I think that's tomorrow or tonight.
Orange flag, alright, Buckland has good. Buckland has good. Buckland has good.
Where are you? Not near the bottom of the stairs.
Buckland has good.
I know what's on the dinner menu tonight.
You're back here. Okay, I got you, and I got this sword.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you might have to think of a short name for that too.
Yeah, maybe I should change it. It's actually making I'm good.
Just say Mo better.
I mean, I hate to say this, but we all have a title. We all just have to accept it and pick our one name. And just have our slight variation of that one name for eternity. So we all don't get confused anymore.
Why do you think I went with Wolfie 1 through 12?
So I'm trying to catch whoever asked for the freedom, but you were very quick. There you go. You must unfortunately stand on my dangling to receive buffs. So say epic defensive fighting.
You know you're ready for hand up on the sword.
Oh, I'm ready.
I don't want to be tagged. Healing is coming in righteously. They're just up there wrecking those monsters, the people who can do it. Unfortunately, not really that kind of wrecker. Will be everybody's favorite at the end of the raid, though. All the skin on my nose is still peeling off and painful and itchy. So I've just reached over there to try to itch it.
Tank up there.
Like a little thunderball right to my noggin. Ooh. I want to make bloody sure that I do not ever draw one unnecessary attack. I think that's part of something that... No, we didn't end up getting that extra threat reduction. Wanted it.
Last trap. Everyone up to the top.
Into the still beating heart of the stone.
Genomancer is a crypt, looks like. Don't know where they are. Genomancer is
Sorry, I haven't had trouble without people lighting up parties yet.
I think everyone other than Genomancer is here, so fire in the hole.
Oops, never mind.
You might want to step forward and throw something at him so he comes to you. That's just weird.
Yeah, it seems like a little glitch.
Took some baby steps. That's good.
That's our circle.
That circle's disconcerting because it kind of matches the other circle, about the same color.
Still looks good.
Yeah, the full versus
If you're still alive,
down the hole.
stepping into one, then you were in the right one.
Yeah, the distinct thing is no longer the color, it's the spikes on the inside. That's what you gotta look for. The pointy circle.
So it looks like a few people got grip there, just going to get them up before we go forward so they can get this stuff. Did you see that?
A grip too, huh?
That was weird. Like, hardly any of the mobs wanted to come out to the center.
Yeah, they're all staying inside.
Yeah, that was very strange.
It may be the same pathing problem thing that they shut down the epic raids for. Right, the reason that Vaughn 5 and 6, Wiz came and Chronoscope were shut down, the epic versions. Something about mobs pathing issue.
I thought it was a standing issue, but That's possible.
Nah, they heard that Tobrel's back and they're just scared.
Truth.
I feel like I'm starting to swim in this shirt like a lot. I guess that's the right way to go. I have to buy new clothes soon.
Don't forget to grab Jade boots when you have.
Yep, so let's get you names.
Rewards on
Well,
many
you know,
parts of the town,
symbols will clean up.
allowing you to proceed farther up the stairs.
I'm like the worst at this knowing who, where to go. Alright, let's see.
Okay, every physical DPS is gonna have you know that.
This one for sure. Let's see, what am I supposed to do? 7 north. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So over here somewhere. Better look at the wiki. Certain. Oh. Of course. They're all gonna shrine. All of you? Alright. Now when you're all done throwing buffs on top of each other that I want to get, come stand over here by me so I know which ones of you got a song already.
You mean stand next to you if you have songs?
No, just get it and go away then. I was just trying to pull the people who needed it away from the shrine or the group. Alright, you still need it, Turbulent?
Yeah.
Thought I got you.
Well, I don't have anything shown on my buff bar.
Well, now you
But it
got
could
a
be
second
different.
song, so if it didn't work this time, then I
No,
blame
this time.
Canada. Okay. So probably here, there. See if one of these is close. That one's kind of close. Okay. I don't know for sure that one's mine. Here for sure, and then head that way, I guess. See if I can quickly get the raid pulled up. Yeah, okay. So these 4.
So it looks like everyone is in position. So let's start off. And yes, please do not use the torches out of order.
Burn off.
Throg trapped me up here. I was working on a way out, but you made it here first. But never mind that. The important thing is the heart.
I always hope I don't get any of these.
Alright, I got broken one here.
Unlocking my keystone's powers.
So
Doesn't.
use that.
Where's here?
There it is.
It's broken one lit.
Everyone done. Reinforcement.
Instead,
Horseman's lit.
I got dark one.
Innocence lit.
Some last. Alright, sweet.
Strahd paces before you. This has all been very amusing, he says. But it ends.
Yell at me when it's time to do the
Very
dark one.
done. The dark one.
Turbulent
Sounds
grip,
like something
turbulent grip, turbulent grip, but you're probably not going to be able to get me.
I can't hear. Okay.
Dark Lord's list.
I can't hear, and I can't confirm that it's the right one because they won't be quiet long enough for me to hear. That's okay. Yeah, so especially there, I have a hard time hearing people for whatever reason. It's quite bad. Or for individual specific things like that.
You know about Discord or?
Yeah, Discord. Like I mentioned that I had the Dark Lord and I needed to know what when it was time. I never anyone heard someone say or type or anything. Thankfully, somebody else came along and went, "Samus, you're an idiot," and lit the torch for me. But I was not going to risk screwing it up because I knew I was last.
I know I was saying it, so I'm not sure it's possible if you can bring me up in Discord.
Let me try.
That could help a bit.
Let me try.
I've done that with some people.
Let's just do that. Let's start. Let's start there. You're now 200%. Let's go. Hey, Newtons.
Everyone is up. I'll just give a moment to refresh everyone, and then we'll step in.
Okay.
Let's step in before anyone else gets moving.
I'm not really sure when I want to fire this time stop off. I guess during part of the Strahd beatdown. I was done, and I thought it said that you were live on my phone, and I was over. I was done. I felt so bad. I needed to be.
Miss, go north.
South.
South.
So like I needed to be logged off. So, and my phone said you were live, and when I plugged it in, it said you were live, and I was like, alright, well then that's good enough for me. Okay, Strahd beatdown time.
Kill the fights, kill the fights. Everyone kill the fights. That was very fast DPS on Strahd. I was not expecting just drop.
So,
like
time stop is a very powerful effect, apparently.
Yes, it
definitely
is.
seems to be.
He went from like almost
Sonic
full
One?
to nothing. That was pretty good.
Well, I also hit adrenaline and my thunder thingy, and I critted, and it was bad.
Bad good or bad?
It was
bad?
good for me.
Well, the first hit was 100,000, the second hit was 50,000, and then he was dead.
Yeah, but guys, Java got a Tomb of Fate +2. God damn.
Oh yeah. Congrats, Java.
Surprised I sat in the chest that long.
So here's the thing, dear chat. I have 3 characters. All of them have Tome of Fates +3.
Damn!
Oh boy.
So, is this a knife fight thing that I need to make somebody in charge of to roll off?
Yeah, just pick some
Yep.
numbers.
Nope, that's not how this goes.
We don't want to be wrong. Nope.
Alright, that's somebody else's problem to deal with. You guys enjoy.
Rand's not in the raid
You
anymore.
passed it.
What? No, he's not in the raid anymore. No! Well, I guess I ate it then. I thought he was in the raid.
Sorry about that. I'm out.
That's mine. I ate it. There you go. I always put things in charge of the person in charge of the raid. Because I don't want to deal with numbers. I can't do it.
Hey, Orange.
That
That's
was not
actually,
Rand.
yeah, that's actually Michael Lucknell.
Yep, that would be me.
Okay, well, in the future I will blame myself more.
I'll
Pass
drop
to you.
so Mel can do the next one, and then I'll just be a KT if there's nothing.
Oh, wow.
I just sent him a text to let him know.
Red Master Loot.
I guess so. I guess I'm a horrible person.
Die, Samius, die!
I know, right?
And no one has that on video or anything.
Probably all of us, I hope. I don't know. Failed my reading check today.
That was hilarious.
Someone dropping or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, Goryax was willing to give up his spot so you could join.
Oh wow, was that Sternbull?
Yes, Sternbull.
Huh. I'm more annoyed that I threw away something so great for other people.
Thanks, Dad.
We know you're all crushed by Samius leaving the +2 Tome of Fate in the thing, but you got to move on.
So good. I mean, that's true. You guys just know that I threw that right in the garbage. With the worst of intentions, too, because I didn't want the responsibility of it, so I threw it there.
Well, you got rid of that responsibility.
Isn't it?
Congrats.
It would have been... So if I kept it, I probably just would have turned it in for thingies. So if it makes anybody feel better.
No, it doesn't.
That's
My
even
characters
worse.
have a +2. It's one thing I've been looking for.
Now they won't never.
Even worse.
I'll just have
Hey,
to
Mel.
put the next one up for roll properly, I guess.
Hey Mel, wouldn't it be really cool if you did a raid and someone had a +2 Tome of Fate show up? They didn't need it. That'd be pitching.
That'd be pretty nice.
You know, this build's pretty good right now. You know what's missing? If only if I had
+2
2 extra points. Then I could truly have fun with this game again.
Man, it sounds like you guys need to go and put your credit card into the SSG machine. Just be over.
But it's so much more fun to bust on you.
But they're actually, you can't even read them right now. They're broken. You can't use them.
No, that got fixed in the latest patch, at least for me.
Oh, did it?
I know I was able to read mine in a couple of things.
Nice, okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
for me
my
too, I was able
phone
to read, of
said
course,
that you were
once they
live, and
fixed
then like
the
I said,
formula, I didn't need
I
to
punched
anymore.
up the raid
Or
command
no, I guess
thing,
I
and it
did,
said you were
yeah.
live, and I'm like, alright, here you
I guess I
go.
did still need to read them.
I just
so I
was
think we're just
done.
missing Mel, and also...
I'd like to blame
maybe
all of my poor
volunteers
decisions
for
today on that
focus.
as well, but I don't think I can do
I
that.
can do Urk or Rooms.
I think I can do more or less anything.
Sounds good.
Or Puzzle. Doesn't matter.
I feel like
I'm
I've
still learning this
successfully...
one.
I feel like I've set my expectations appropriately already for the rest of the day. I hope you guys kill the end boss, but other than that, I'm useless. This thing is insane. 10 minutes? 5 minutes.
I was gonna say U51 must have been very good to you if you're gonna tank Rudis on your. On your
I was going to
attack.
kite him around the room and just get everyone killed and, you know, speed up the raid that way.
Yeah, I was telling Orange. Yeah, let him do Rudis. I want to see this.
Just as
I
long
got
as
a
he dies
strategy.
at least once.
I got him. I got him. I'm good to go.
Just so he
Probably do
dies
it
at
for
least
real.
once.
He says, jump. How high?
Are there any bosses that are not as watered down as everything? Any weird outliers?
Well, Gish and I mean the bosses still hit pretty hard in here. They just go down a lot faster. I imagine this is actually my first time running it since, or no, second time. Yeah, they went down pretty fast on Friday too.
Serious. Corkaza seems like she's maybe a little more potent than before, but maybe not 100% sure.
Yeah, it seemed like when they did the stat squish that they hit just about as hard. You know, their hit points went down, but they hit just about as hard. But then Orange noticed with U51 that the challenge ratings were lowered, but the hit points stayed the same. So I wonder if that was sort of to correct the spike damage problem that the stat squish created.
Yeah, social skills too. I have
Okay,
no
what
idea
do we
what high
got?
watermarks are anymore for like intent and such.
Cabral, excellent. Samus,
It's a
nothing
lot
important.
lower, right?
Perfect.
I think there's in the Tau channel. There's like some discussion on it, but it's like 30 lower. I think isn't that right, Bolts? Like in Project Nemesis.
So just to continue to do my job
think
of
so.
killing the monster.
Because there was testing being done while the previews and stuff were up. So we could try to figure that out.
Yeah, I know there's some discussion on both Lord of Blades and Project Nemesis. Yeah, I think the problem with Lord of Blades now is that, you know, the trick of kiting, or of having a Tim that's high enough to get the dogs, but low enough not to get the Lord of Blades, that's kind of hard now.
Yeah.
Following Dane's instructions, you've managed to navigate your way through the lower pods and arrive at your destination.
Why? But for whatever reason, today tumbling is uncomfortable.
How about the shield toss? Because the wording says.
That's awesome.
So is it resetting the entire aggro stack, or just
Yes,
you
it
get
does.
it? So it can be detrimental.
It
But
shows the
for
it shows
8
the Tim
seconds,
symbol.
And for 8 seconds, I mean, I used it on Lord of Blades last night, and the dude was clear across on the other side of the platform, and I used that shield thing, and it went and hit him, and he would run right back to me, and then I just intimmed, and it's pretty sweet.
Yep, it's been very effective for me. Yeah.
Okay. Because the wording makes it sound like you have to shield toss and then maybe hit again. But if that's not the case, that's really good.
Yeah, I see the like Tim symbol like as soon as I hit them. But it's some weird behavior with it. Like if the mobs haven't been activated yet, they're like targetable, but they haven't actually aggroed on you. They don't do anything. Like you hit them with the shield. There's some like weird behavior with it.
I'm gonna have to figure out like the universal symbol for like wiggle your buffs. We'll figure it out. Gotta break.
You're talking like if you use it on engage on non-aggroed enemies?
Yeah, like I was trying to pull stuff like from a room, you know, without actually going in the room.
Right, which makes sense. Kind of what that thing looks like
but
it do.
supposedly Dej was saying it's AOE. So it'd be tough to use it to pull a single target from a room.
Well, I was trying to pull the whole, you know, pull that part of the room, if you will. So, but it just like didn't work on them. It hits them, and they just all ignore it. They act like it didn't even happen.
Oh wow!
Like it, you know, it happened quite a bit actually. You know, was that yesterday or I guess that was Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Interesting.
Are we all in?
Looks like everyone's in. So we're going to start off. People with bosses will go in first.
So I thought they took off because they figured out all the songs were done. Yep, I'm not gonna be.
Yeah, Urk killed me. So
That
someone
joke.
needs to grab Gish.
Okay, that should lock that one down. Nope. Also nope. Somebody.
You know what to do with them, right? You run right over here, around this pole like this, and then pop around this thing right here, and just stand here, and he'll stand on the other side, and he won't hit you.
Huh. It didn't look like it worked. Guess I could.
Bugs are up. Bugs are up.
Alright, let's just work on that.
Lasers on target.
Gish is
Gish is
running
loose.
over.
What? Oh god, alright. I tried to go grab him, but I guess Rudis wanted me. No, I died before I even touched the ground.
Bugs are up.
I'll get turb.
Alright, what could I have done there that would have been wiser? Clearly I couldn't pull that guy off, right? I didn't want to risk hitting Intimidate around one of the other things. It just turned into
Ready on laser.
Laser's ready. Bring him down. Fire, fire.
Guess I just should have
Nice jump.
walked away, not try to pull the guy back, I guess. So one way or another, we needed to have that control of that guy back. Yeah, I don't think I could have gotten control of that guy back. I don't think at all.
Erg looks prepped.
Yep, for
I
sure.
don't know. We're only died by minus 100. Maybe we could have lived through that that leap damage and timed it differently.
No, man, I like to feel the flames.
It seems close. Alright, Turbulent died. Who else died? Who else had died? Needs new songs. Turbulent.
Bugs are up.
I will in like 30 seconds.
I thought there was somebody else. Alright. Anyway, thank you. Bugs look good. Gish is doing his thing.
I got your raise turbulent.
Gish is going down. Fire, fire. Oh.
That was too soon.
Nice jump.
Dropper. Killer. Killer.
Yep, he's down.
Egg is down. Wait, is Gish not? What?
Gish is dead.
I thought we got Gish.
I don't think they ever shot the laser.
Apparently.
Gish is alive somehow. I saw the laser. I did not see shielded. That was weird.
Didn't we have that a couple weeks ago too? A similar thing?
Yep.
Yeah, it does happen. I should keep going.
Yeah, I missed
Oh
it
my
too.
goodness.
That's alright.
You want him dead or not?
Get ready. Fire, fire.
I am not ready.
Yeah, I mean, a couple weeks ago we actually got the message. You know, you could see the message that
It failed.
he died, and then he just came back anyways.
Third time's the charm. Bugs are up.
We had the one time where the whole feed progressed, but Egg didn't actually die and got back up and was still attacking. But the whole feed, like the progression was there and got up. That was really insane.
Wolf, if you want to help me with Erg,
Yep. What do you want to do?
just take him down to about 10%.
Ready on laser for
Okay,
Gish.
that's good.
Going down. Fire, fire.
I got it.
Right, killer.
Sounds good. Wait for X to stop moving and drop. X down.
Alright,
Yeah, location arc. Where is he?
South center.
Up and
South center.
left.
Up and left.
Yep.
All the way forward and left too.
Thank you. My on target.
Fine. Yep.
Yep.
Bugs are up.
Got him. Good job.
Nation. And
On this instead.
let's get the emissary.
Go.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened with
It
Gibbs.
wasn't your fault.
Thought I had him.
No, I think that was your fault. I saw the laser go off. I thought for sure he was there. Looked like a jerk hit.
Guess I could go help in blue. But that one's tough.
Zokus.
Let's hold DPS. Hold DPS. Hold DPS.
He fell. That's right.
Gonna take some getting used to with U51.
Yeah, I'm not used to him just dying before he can teleport a single time.
Also, I have been putting buffs on, debuffs on things. It
That does help too.
could just be overload, I guess.
Alright, we need him to teleport.
Yep, we can prep him a controlled amount. There we go.
Someone hit him with the scroll. Bugs are up. Bugs are up. Alright, he moved.
Yep, should be a good spot. Let's just box him.
I think I need to go left one.
Yep, left one.
Correct.
On
Drop.
target.
Fire, fire.
Fire, fire, fire.
Got him.
Got him. Nice shot.
Nice.
Demon spawn.
Alright, which one of these things do you want dead first, or the biggest?
Urk. Urk, die first.
No, I meant, where do you want all the big debuffs at? The fastest, I guess.
Rudis.
That's what I was thinking too.
Usually have the most hit points.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Alright.
Great job, everyone. Oh, smooth.
Yep. Nice shot.
Oh, now you jinxed us. Now we're gonna die with this end fight.
If we wipe now, I think that might be the first time I would ever see a wipe at this point.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
exactly
team
where
wipes.
we've wiped many, many times. This is literally the point where when we first started out doing this on harder difficulties and things like that, you know, we're all like, oh, we made it through that part. And we get to here and we're like, how did we all die?
Run all the way across the screen.
Unconceivable. Urk's down.
Greatest thanks.
Nice.
Nice shot.
Goes up to Zokus down.
This is silly.
Yes. That gets us down. That's kill.
Alright, please get.
Oh, that's so sad.
Crud.
I need to get hold of my buttons.
14 minutes,
Celebrate
guys.
it while you can, because you know it's going to change.
For sure.
14-minute run. Nice.
Just don't say that any place they can hear you, or you'll be called a know-it-all.
Nah, someone's gonna bitch. Oh, the game's too easy now.
No, we are only doing it on hard. If it's too easy, let's go to Reaper. That'll quell your fury for saying it's too easy.
Alright, who died? Open the chest. Give salute. Turbo, you're up. Oh god, someone dusted.
It doesn't work
Here.
when I die. It only works when you die.
It's only for Fate Twisted. Right, see, that just means we gotta kill Turbo like 3 more times.
Alright, before passing items, if people are in the quests, he's gonna pass an item.
Java's like been on a loot roll here. I need to get your build so I can get all the loot. Like that.
Getting loot's easy. You just don't need it or want it because it's a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna pass this to Orange's character, who's the current raid leader, correct?
Yep.
Okay. No, no. Where is it? This one. There you go. See, so much less stress for Samus. All right. I just don't want anything to do with it, and that's why it shows up in my bloody thing. Because if I wanted something from here, it would never show up.
Oh, it's a really good low roll there.
They really should do like need, greed, pass, auto baked in.
I feel like I have to take this hat. I don't know if it's
It's nice
negative.
and Tim helm.
That's a pretty good helm.
That is, yeah, it's a really good helm.
Turbo, would you use that like straight away?
No, I will not use it straight away.
Okay, I would
If
probably
you-
roll for it on a for a
Then roll.
different build.
Any tank, because that's Intim and Insight, so that'd be great for a tankish kind of a tune.
I took it from my in reward list, so whoever wants it can walk over here and get it, is what I'm saying. Okay. See?
Looks like Mel wins the
Seemed easy.
axe.
Are you sure, Turbo?
Yes. You know why?
Okay.
Here, look. There's one in my hand right now.
Oh.
I just wanted another one to test out something. It's not a big deal taking it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't have it yet, so this is great.
Yeah, make sure you collect the blanks in case they make it epic.
I always forget.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Nice one.
Oh, here it is. Oh, killing time, of course.
Yep, okay, do you think they can have down periods where you can make legendary items and crafts?
That's why I made an extra Sword of Shadow.
You can, put it in the Stone of Change and reset it back to 0. So you're welcome.
Oh, I should make the big boy version.
KT in the
There
marketplace
it
up
is.
next.
I like clicking all the different things and they're not there. Alright.
Welcome back, Brenda.
Hopefully the wife will be able to fight off her.
How'd it go?
She's got a
Went good.
Horrible.
Maybe
we
the
had
start
we
of the
wiped
crud,
like 3
maybe
times,
the,
and it was really
less bad version of the crud.
Yeah.
the initial battles, like this kind of Zulkins dropped like 15 seconds after we started trying to talk.
sadness.
What Seamus leaving the chest this time?
Nothing. He actually
Baz.
got it passed to the right person this time.
My hopes and dreams that people have forgotten about that other thing. That was gonna dashed in that chest.
Are we kiting Rand?
I could definitely take a side if you
I'll
want
take
to.
the other.
I need to find a place to be able to put my phone that's
Oh, you are
convenient and yet out of the way.
Time for that.
My mother-in-law gave me
Archer's
this
focus on
Garut
and not improve precise shot.
cup thing. I guess I can show it. This thing for, and she, I don't know. I assume she just found a bunch of them somewhere and bought a bunch of them because we have like 3 different ones. But somehow this one's ended in, and I can
Trevor
put
was
it in
mostly
here,
saying that to himself because he's a Bulgarian.
but it's,
I do have a bow though.
but it makes him lean the
Did
wrong
someone step
direction.
in on R1?
Well, yeah, everyone was bitching about it being so easy. We can step out if you'd like.
Let's do this on hard. This is still a tough thing.
This one zings a bit on Reaper. Even still. I've also noticed that she seems really flippy, extra flippy now. Maybe that was just a matter of who was running with the other day. This was after the.
I'm out. But I wasn't the only one in there.
I would like to say that I'm stupid and unwilling to follow people.
That's recent.
So, is anyone not currently in the part that is in Discord?
Missing one.
I think we lost 2. We lost Apollone, and then we lost Morgraine, who's on timer. So I think we're
Down 1.
down 1 unless. I don't know,
Okay,
we're looking
because
for
I
something.
see 12 in Discord. At least that's what I'm counting.
I think Morgraine is Witwin, right? So I think he just didn't leave Discord, maybe?
Okay. Which one do you have other characters you bring? Or are you just out this one?
Let's see, that is Witwin, right? Yep, that's Witwin.
Awesome.
He signed off in chat, but he's still in Discord.
Don't you have that power where you can move mount to holds?
I can. Think you do too?
How do you do it?
Just drag his
Rand
icon
and I-
to a different channel.
Rand and I both tried that because someone stayed in the channel when we needed the spot and we could not move them.
Yeah, it didn't work for me.
Huh, weird. Have to look into that.
The only option I had was to drop them from the whole channel, which seemed a little excessive.
You didn't leave, you're banned.
Be gone, peasant. What was my crime? You AFK'd in the wrong spot. Much shame forever, sire. Yeah, it might be a
Imagine
little
the
over
punishment
extreme.
for a guy that left a fate tome in the chest.
That guy's a dick. I don't know who the hell that guy was, but he should not be allowed to do things.
Actually, you know, you can blame it on Rand because he left the group.
Yeah, you know what?
Yep, I'll take the blame.
You know what? You know what? Even more, it's DDO's fault for even putting that stuff in there in the first place.
Well, they should make it that you can't pass to someone that's not in the instance.
It definitely should
How
go.
they
I
about
agree.
doing that, but they should do that because that's not like the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah, or let's do Master Loot again or something.
Well, I said I went down there and I was like, that's the person that's the, got the little pink star. I could have moved, could have shifted. I have no idea. Like, I thought I put it on the wrong person. But also, there's like 14 people with an M there, so, I reserve the right to be stupid.
So, what did you learn?
That it's my loot and I can throw it in the garbage if I want to.
Nice.
If anyone gets the mail, I need 3 sets of it. Just saying.
Man.
My shoulder is like hurting insane. I don't know what is going on. I'm sorry, buddy. It's just the reality of being a sick old man sometimes is it takes your body forever to recover. And I feel like I'm getting my ass beat every day. I get winded doing computer typey work. And I need to take a break and then I walk the dogs and I feel completely winded. Then I do the stream and I talk for 3 hours or whatever straight. More I just exhausted all day. I assume we're waiting for a slot. Yeah, looks like we're waiting for a slot. So if you're watching and you want to join, now's a great time. Get in. Oh, there you go. Bam, done. Never mind.
Heart.
Yep, heart is correct.
Also, I have to be in to start singing.
Before you lies the chronoscope, an ancient relic that can be used to travel back in time. Watch your step. Sorry, I'm cold from up ahead.
It dawns on me, chat. Maybe I should share this with the whole group at once. It dawned on me. What fool person leaves a quest when someone has sweet loot and is pontificating?
Well, somebody that also has +3 tomes and doesn't need to roll on it.
Damn it. That's also really fair. I was trying to figure out how to go ahead and put the blame on you fully.
I did see what you were trying to do there, John. It was a valiant attempt.
Yeah.
Nice. It looked good on paper.
There's still just this much shame that I really am not into, so I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of this last little bit of shame.
To be fair, I stay in case of misclicks, because that happens a lot.
Yep.
I can't move, sorry.
Yeah, that's at least the second time I've left a quest and somebody passed loot to me by mistake. Or intentionally, as the case.
I don't know, it happens.
Well, they just got their leader again. Or make it an option.
Yeah, he said I can't move, sorry, and then left.
Yep.
Oh, tell me it's the same guy from yesterday.
I was gonna say, isn't that the dude? One level of paladin and whatever.
Oh, the favorite soul.
Yeah, the one favorite soul, one paladin, whatever warlock.
Is that because that's the same thing that happened yesterday, right? Same guy, same thing.
What do you mean nothing happened yesterday?
I distinctly remember this amazing experience.
There was no Lord of Blades that we did yesterday, but other than that, I distinctly remember someone really doing some crazy shit.
I remember this awesome thing where I didn't die and one of the things that apparently didn't happen, and it was great. Or died the least. It was great.
Actually, no, I saw you die because you got a paper cut from a +2 Tome of Fate.
That was today, and it's still up my ass. If you'd like to crawl in there and go get it, you're welcome to have it.
It is a +2 weapon, so it's not just, you know, a D regular dice.
Oh, mother truck. Re-Hulk. I once again believe I have finished with my songs. Fra-la-la, fra-la-la-la.
Hey, welcome.
Hello. Looks like everyone's in. We are going to be doing penalty boxes.
I love the penalty box. It's my favorite.
This place has changed quite a bit since my last visit. He begins.
Goodbye.
These island groups are a new development. They seem to be held up by a network of skyhooks. That jet of air over there is an example. Perhaps with a Featherfall enchantment, you could use the jets to explore. Once we've secured the chronoscope. Speaking of which, the chronoscope itself appears to be heavily warded.
You may have been
It must be a powerful
in
spellcaster.
too soon.
For now,
I
stay
don't
close
know.
to me.
That's exactly how I got 2 kids.
Excuse me. I'm trying to get murdered over here. Hey, Ritz. What's up, guy? Doing some raiding. I really just want to do like a crap ton of theory crafty soon. Level on your warlock? That's cool. I don't know. I did my... Oh, was it too soon? Goodbye, cruel world. Nice. Yeah, leveling the barbarian finally started to feel good. No, not good. Felt better during the raid. But there we go. But it's certainly not perfect or whatever, you know. You know what? Maybe I don't want anything to do with running around through here. Malarkey in this nonsense. But we managed to turn our damage up a little bit. So I'm actually a little excited. I'm also apparently trying to get the crap out of my lungs that I put in there from being sick this week. I think someone said the pit was done. Doesn't look like the pit's done.
Have not seen pit, have not seen
There's a few of us in here. It's not done yet, though.
Haven't seen Dreaming Dark either.
Dreaming Dark's
No,
done.
it's up top.
I just passed through, it's done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is the first one.
Do 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 do. Kind of look like it should be close to done, yeah. Huh? Maybe we'll get up there about the same time. Alright, just both of those, right?
I almost got it. Java beat me by about 2 seconds.
Yeah, it took me a second. I got lagged back down to the bottom.
Good.
We finish them all.
Oh, pit's done.
I have not seen Dreamy Dark still.
Yeah.
Dreaming's done.
Okay. Never mind, I see it now. So yeah, into the draft.
Let's see if this is 5 minutes away from the next part.
What makes the xylophone noise?
Xylophone?
No, that's the Dryad and the Demigod puzzle solving noise.
Happiness?
Oh, that's
the Bard strike. That's me. Sorry, guys. I'm just a musical of whimsy, you know. It's part of
This
the
is what it
character.
was.
But every time you use the epic track, you make that little jingle.
DPS.
Okay, fire off this guy. There we go. Do I want to be your famous? I do. I don't think I could buy helpers though. I think it would be more, right?
First, sir.
Bad circle, bad circle, bad circle.
The Dracolich rattles off an unusual spell. You feel a brief but intense pain in your soul. With the chorus, I can alter time itself. Time on my side.
I feel like you guys are fine with my circles when the monsters go bye-bye.
Suddenly vanishes.
You only don't like them when there's no monsters around. I feel like other Maguses are also going to have a problem with this and feel unloved.
It's been a wild ride, Reaper, of those things.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I'm not real good with colors. I can't really tell them apart very well.
What? Why did it rotate again? They just should have made it a square, huh? Bad circle, good square.
Well, technically, the circles are squares.
But doesn't that just make them bigger circles?
It's an endless loop.
No, because there has to be a size for the square, and then since you don't know the corners, you have to assume. So it doesn't. It stops after that.
Come again?
Sounds.
If that is acceptable.
I only got one of the people that I saw shrining for sure. You're gonna have to type something probably now to get new buffs.
from a roof topples with a crash. You glance up to Cortázar and note that your weapon is already visible. Before vanishing,
137, not bad. Thank you, Debo.
History appears to be repeating itself. We need to explore our options further. You want to greater things.
I say it should have went.
spot Cortázar landing to the northeast.
Yes.
Ready, Orange?
Trash.
Option.
Yeah, should have let up on the block.
Circle.
Bad circle, bad circle, bad circle.
Should we just call it BC then?
You know, it takes a little bit out from saying bad circle, bad circle, bad circle.
That's what I'm
BC,
saying.
BC,
Trying to make
BC.
it shorter, right? More concise. Bad circle. Bad circle.
BC.
What is
I saw
BS?
Grimgall and Franklin will be taken.
Yep, I'll take a side. You want me to go right or left?
No, you can go right on the left.
Perhaps that can change now that we are both here together in this special moment I have prepared for you.
Another tear in time appears.
BS, BS, BS.
Lumiere flickers inside it. Cortázar
Right, because I'm just like, BC, I'm like, that's an arbitrary time to start. It just didn't roll off my brain, you know?
That's good.
The Dracoliches simulate the creature.
Recognize our new playground.
Zoop.
I'm not keen on General Horon's season control.
There's some big chunks.
You dead?
Coming in. Still with some boost left.
I'm sorry, that felt good, guys.
Yeah, that was very quick.
Yeah, the next approach is going to be, do we need to kite them?
Thank you for the new song.
Okay, looks like.
We started
Wolfie?
right away, Orange.
Yep.
No, wait just a second. There's okay, they're coming.
Did that one still count on you, Wolfie, or did you jump through too soon?
Got him.
Bad circle, bad circle, bad circle, bad circle.
Try.
Thanks.
Mob, sir.
Come on, I was nowhere close to that circle, I still took damage from it.
I'm gonna go to the penalty box. So now you're unfortunately gonna have time that I can say this. You have to do it to the tune of cops.
Someone's got numbers.
Yeah, don't get
Sure.
near me.
I got it.
Right? Bad
Okay.
circle, bad circle. Get out of here. Right? I'm not wrong, chat.
BC.
Oh, BC's not bad either, though. Gee, if it actually works.
That's more like bad circle, bad circle, bad circle. What you gonna do
Right.
when they come for you?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, someone's gonna go boom.
Starwell, you got numbers?
It's me.
Can we please catch it? Alright, thank you. Jesus. Is not allowed to actually land. Oh, we did it. We landed. We made it, kids. That thing is insane. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. Alright, well I pooped myself because I was reading Time Stop. Thank you everybody for letting me know that I was going to get pooped on.
You're welcome.
Cortázar, whatever you've set in motion, we'll stop it. You're out of time. The Warforged are remarkable creations. If I'm right,
Sorry, my neck
resistant to the doom that will
feels like Rice Krispies.
yet their method of repopulating is severely limited in most of the timelines. Oh, he's noticed you. Let's hear his words one more
Okay. Okay, so that's full ouch. Stand someplace that's not full ouch.
Seems to have side effects. Power enough to destroy every fleshling, every Warforged traitor who sympathizes with the enemy. This corrupt city, beginning with you. To me, so many voices.
I'm not 100% sure that it took that first stack or not on that last wave.
More dips, more dips.
I don't know if I really even had a chance to attack.
Only your Lord of Blades from the other day went this way.
I think that was 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, we marked them.
I did specifically say there would be a power level difference. And everyone said I could still bring Samus. I take it.
Dude, you were not the only
No,
one
we
who
were
did
all
that
set
party.
until that guy dropped immediately
true.
upon entering the quest.
That's also true.
Mm-hmm.
He stood there the whole AFK period, and then as soon as we started moving, just like, yeah, I gotta go.
I have a sneaking suspicion that guy was dual boxing, and he dropped one of his pugs and kept the other. Because he figured he couldn't run 2 in that close of a area without being noticed.
Was that the usual dual boxer or somebody different?
This is someone different. It may be the same guy, just on a different name. Hey look, I got maracas while I'm dancing.
Yeah, but they're not flaming anymore.
They just
I
lose
know.
their lure when they don't flame.
You know, you guys bunch of haters.
How weak does the shield look with no flame?
It loses a lot, right? But you can still see the pumpkin inside the mouth, which is still pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
I actually saw the shield for the first time yesterday, and I thought it was pretty sweet.
Ew.
The chronoscope reacts immediately with dramatic effect. As the glare fades, you can see Cortázar, her body absolutely still, suspended above the chronoscope.
Oh, Schism's the thing that everyone needs? Alright.
Whatever she
I'll
was
be sure to pass
Nah,
that
I don't
and
need those anymore.
throw it into the garbage somewhere.
Serion lands and calls you away. This crisis has ended. Gather to me, heroes, and be rewarded. Then you must leave. This place will be sealed.
Yeah, after Togro did that, someone else was open out first.
Blessed.
You had to say it, didn't you?
Oh, I got nothing. That's good.
Saw a couple schisms.
Tornado, a
Does
hand
anybody
axe.
want the lightning coil? Put it in party chat. Did you?
It is not in my party chat.
I said I was going to put it in party chat. Sorry, I said it too fast.
Mythic
No.
4 short sword.
And the light mace.
I'll trade Time Shard for the tornado. Straight up, one for one.
Got someone else who wants to trade heavy mace for the tornado.
I just want to give lightning coil away, but nobody wants it.
Well, that time shard also has Mythic 4 on it.
So all set to deal?
That's a lot of drops.
Okay, I'm going to put it up for roll because there are more than one person that wants this thing.
It's a fine weapon. Is it that good? It might be. These are powerful
That's
effects.
a pretty
That's the big smackdown coming in over there with Wolfie 2.
Wow. Alrighty.
I feel
I
like
just want to see. I don't want to. I just want to see if I could.
Right, anyone else? Tornado, I got Wolfie 2 at 496. 496. Going once. Going twice. Sold. I'll take a second at lightning coil if it's still in the thingamajig.
It is yours. There's been zero interest in it.
Sure.
Pass.
Thank you, everybody.
Grazie.
Great runs tonight.
They were.
Smooth.
Thank you, everyone.
Very nice runs.
Hey, you gonna grab that shard, Turp?
Oh no, did he pull a Samus?
No. I just figure I'll let people roll on it because I actually don't need those anymore.
Thanks for the run, everyone.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks, Orange. Thanks, everyone.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I have any of those, but I don't know if I care that much right now.
Ray hosts anyone that wants it.
You're like the only two guys left in the room.
Unbelievable. Impossible.
Okay, that's it. All done, all through.
Unconceivable.
Well, no one told me to pick up the raid, or the thing, so I just assumed that there was more.
Oh, don't forget to turn it in.
I feel like that was late.
You really should make a soundboard for that.
But I'm bummed.
Don't forget to turn it in, or JavaBot will give away your +2 Fate Tome.
Hells yeah, he will. I'll go to your house and I'll take over your computer.
His lyric, do whatever the fuck he wants with it, man.
Oh, that's all good. That was
But it's
definitely a
so
stupid
much fun to
mistake.
tease him about
If he
it.
wants to put it in a pillowcase and beat off with it, so be it.
I mean, that was one time. And I didn't make it onto America's Got Talent from that performance anyway.
Straight to video. That's what OnlyFans is about.
Oh man. Did we get everything put away? Put this stuff away really quick and then see what we can get up to.
Alrighty, well, speaking of OnlyFans, I'm gonna go bounce out for a little bit here.
Try to put these things around. I think. Alright, how we going? Let's see. No, yeah, that's right. That can go there, that can go there, that can go there. Is that it? Draconic's not from the raids, right?
Ah, damn, I forgot to ask Tobro if he beat everything there was to beat on Final Fantasy.
I don't know. He might have just popped over to run into the Giants Discord too, so yeah, I don't know what's left over there for him actually in Final Fantasy, but Distributed's still going nuts, so I imagine there's plenty. Alright, well I guess that's all of them. This ring needs to go back. Alright, well I think I'm gonna pull the Still Not Feeling Well card and wrap my stream up early.
Oh, sad face.
I know.
Feel better.
Yeah, hopefully I feel like you know how you like feel it coming on and you like put it off, so then you're like really sick, and then you know how it takes a couple days later. I feel like I'm about to get that night of sleep that'll actually feel better. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's like, if I can just be tired enough to actually sleep the whole, like 6 hours or whatever, you know what I mean? And I would just be fine, but I can't do it yet. So I feel like tonight's the night.
Fingers crossed.
I know. All right, well, have a good one, everybody.
Good night.
Night, Samus.
Take it easy, man. Chat, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. You guys know that. Dallas, thanks for hanging out. I realize that a few of you are still hanging out in the chat. We don't have to like run, but I'm not gonna do any like active playing. And we might go back into the other Discord in a minute too. I want to get my voice fixed again. All right. We'll jump back over here for a minute. Yeah. So like I said, I don't think we'll be doing any playing. So if you're only interested in that aspect of the stream, have a wonderful evening. For those of you who are like kind of interested in how Samus is a Looney Tune, now's the time to stick around and be prepared to go Looney Tunes with me. To that end, I think I will change the stream title. Nah, I'll just record it. I'm just going to record it. So, greetings and salutations. Welcome to what may or make it up to this, may or may not make it up to the YouTubes. I'm doing a little bit of theory crafting and a little bit of build design tonight. I think it's part of my usual stream here, but I'm out of juice to actually get some stuff done. So I think what we're gonna do is when you can't do plan, right? When you can't do think. So what I've got here is the DDO builder, and of course we have the in game. So I want to look at some of the stuff that surprisingly actually does feel good about the shifter here. With this gear setup, which is not ideal, I feel like my DPS was slightly better than I thought it was going to be as compared to Java. Okay. Now, I usually expect Java to run at around 70 to 80% of what a regular DPS would be, which means I think Samus would probably be slightly above that camp, but not way far out of that camp. So probably somewhere in that 75 to 80% range, right, of what you would expect for a normal person. Maybe a little better than that. Let's call it 85%, which means there's still like at least 200 some points of damage we're missing. Some of that's going to be hand wraps. We're just kind of using whatever. Some of that's going to be figuring out some of this stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't think this is the build that we want to look at. I think we want to look at the next thing. So that's really what I want to kind of focus on. I think turn this off and see what we can figure out. So I guess we don't have to take all this stuff, right? We just have to take a few things. A new build 1. Alright, so my thinking. I don't want to have to click all these buttons. I guess we just will. Can I just click this and like make it all go? It's a missed opportunity probably. I guess this gives me a second to like click something that's not important, right? Alright, so this is my theory, chat. And this is my mindset in general for two-handed fighters, is that you want to make that hit as big as possible because you're going to be peeling a lot of stuff off, but you don't want to give up speed, right? Speed is the most important thing. I know. Trying to give this talk. I'm not going to record this. Stop it. All right. Alright. So, this is my thinking. I'm thinking that a surefire way to raise this stuff up is to maybe try to layer a bunch of the Deepwood Stalker abilities together for basically getting a whole bunch of stuff to be a favorite enemy. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Don't know if it's a good idea or not. But maybe. Sneak attack die is fine. Sneak attack die is fine. A melee attack that does a thing seems fine. Sneak attack die competence bonus with equipped weapons. Does not apply to shield or unarmed. Huh, that's weird. This might work with hand wraps. If it does, that would be cool. Mark of the Hunted is good. Blow a wild empathy, which we don't care about, to give an enemy pretty good debuff, actually. That's a... I guess it's a pretty deep dive to get that as a debuff, though. Although that's pretty huge. And then Horizon Shot is not really that great for us. So that's good because we couldn't have it anyway, right? Well, that's the tier 5. Or the last one. Okay. So, favorite enemies have a thing. Melee attack that does stuff. Like, I think there's a build in Deepwood Stalker for a melee. Right here. Don't think it's this. Melee boost is good. Alright, tier 3, we've got more survivalist. We gotta be lightly armored, but we're gonna have evasion, so that's fine. Thrill the Hunt is good. Favorite Hunter, an additional 3 to hit and damage when attacking a favorite enemy. This is kind of like what we're talking about. Aim shot's probably not something we're interested in. Dex or Wizard, no strength in the tree. Uh, 5 to double strike. That's good. Merciful Shot. Again, that doesn't do much. Leg Shot doesn't do much. But if we can get to tier 5... No, we don't need we don't need to go tier 5 for this. I mean, 10 double strike's pretty good though. And another favorite enemy is pretty good also. Plus 10 melee and range power is okay too. Okay, so I guess what I need to start with is this is for the Razor Claw Shifter. There it is. I couldn't get this to block. I'll just pull it up later. Okay. So, Barbaria. Let's not do it like that. Let's do it as Ranger. It's been a minute since I've used it in this way. I usually use other builds and play with it to start with, so bear with me a little bit here. So I would like you to actually be Barbarian. And I still think Rogue, but people are saying it could be Fighter. Alright, so let's... Kensai, people are suggesting out a Fighter as opposed to probably Assassin Tree a little bit. Alright, so Kensai gives us +1 to hit. If we martial arts. Power Surge could be good, but I don't think we'll have enough stuff for that, right? We're not going to have 12 levels. Maybe we have 6 levels. Alright, I guess let's try it. Okay. What does it look like? Is it 12 and then fighter, 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 fighter? Right, that's...
It's a very intense moment.
very
the
intense
chance
moment.
to try something nobody's ever tried
Hey,
before.
Bard, what's up, buddy? Happy 22 months, Sam. Why I slap a cat? So, this build is it's a Razor Claw Shifter build. And I feel like it's definitely a slapping cat. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out what we can do to fix this thing. Wonder if I have to change this around. I don't know if it actually cares. I'm actually not very good at this at all, I don't think. Okay. You bought a new GPU this weekend and you've been overclocking it? Never was any good at that kind of stuff. Alright, so if we're leveling to 15, anything below that really doesn't matter in the order of importance except for the purposes of what feats or what skills are available. Which is why I went ahead and I changed back to Barbarian to make sure that I had the right feats in case I care. The only reason that really matters is in the event that I decide to go rogue instead of fighter to do traps. I don't know. My gut tells me that the trapping version is going to be better. But maybe not. So it does actually matter then. Because having strike with no thought is going to be pretty valuable. So the question is it more valuable to have our 6 levels of fighter done before our 12 levels of ranger? That's definitely a no, right? So it doesn't matter. Okay. Our level 1 feat. What, power attack? I said power attack. Max that guy. At least that much of that guy. I want enough skills to make sure that we can do at least the things that we like to do. Fair. Do we want enough dexterity to be able to hit something with a bow? Or would we rather just be able to intimidate shit over to us? Alright. All strengths. Our evasion will be bad without a something. Alright. Let's...
How's it going?
Hey, what's up, buddy? Trying to figure out if there's what this build looks like.
Your shifter build?
Yeah. I don't really have the energy to play right now, but hopefully I can come up with a plan.
What class plate are you looking at?
I went ahead and I loaded up the Ranger Fighter Barbarian.
Uh-huh.
But just one Barbarian level, because I have to.
Mm-hmm.
So it actually would have like an extra level of ranger or fighter or whatever. Or barbarian, I guess.
What?
Well, 12, 6, 1 is accounted for, so there's one more level that can go somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 7 fighter doesn't really get you anything. 8
Yeah.
is good, but 7's kind of meh.
Right, but also 2 levels of barbarian doesn't really mean anything, I guess.
Right. You could look at the splits for the saves and see which is best there.
Yeah, that's probably that or the hit points, right?
If at 15, or not 15, if 13 ranger gives you a spell, which it might, I don't remember.
That's a thing. You can look at that. Yeah, I was just kind of thinking, I have no idea where we really want that to go. That last level. 13 ranger, it does not give a spell. It is basically plus nothing. Plus 1 base attack bonus.
And the lowest hit dice of all your
Yeah,
classes.
right.
So that's the worst choice.
But
well, it also does. It gives you wilderness lore feat, if that matters to you.
It could. It also gives probably the most skill points.
That's probably definitely true.
Let's see. Level 2 barbarian is damage reduction 3%.
It's also a fortitude save.
It is also.
It's plus 1 all saves.
It's not plus 1 all saves.
Yeah, it is from 1 to 2. Plus 1, plus 1, plus 6 to plus 2, plus 2, plus 7.
Level 1
I'm
to
looking at
level
base
2,
attack
buddy.
bonus. I'm looking at base attack bonus.
Yeah.
It is a fort save.
But barbarian damage reduction 3 seems like the best thing so far by a mile, right? For
That's
one
pretty
more
good.
level.
I don't know what fighter is going to give you.
Well,
Probably just
that's.
fortitude.
I'm just saying. So far, it seems like that by a mile, right? So 6 to 7 is attack bonus.
It also has the added value of letting you pick stuff from the second tier of the barbarian, like trees. Whether that's good or not, I don't know.
I don't know. There might be something. But yeah, there's like nothing from fighter either. So definitely barbarian level. There we go.
Yeah, ideally, you would use the heart, right, and go 8 fighter.
I mean, I don't necessarily mind doing that, but
It seems like a waste for this.
Yeah, that, and also I'm not sure that it gains that much. Like, picking up extra rages I thought might be okay, like having a short rage, because it's
I guess
easy
you
in
get,
that racial
you get
tree.
you get the extended rage time out of the barbarian enhancements, which is pretty valuable.
Well, you could do that, or you could just have more of them, which is what I was thinking. But I was also thinking maybe I would be skilled at that time, so maybe we will just run it up with
You can do
like a long
either.
rage.
In my personal preference, I would take the longer because I'm lazy, and
Right.
like you're like in the middle of your big attack sequence, and now you have to drink the potion and then click your rage button again. It's like kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Or like no, it's gonna run out ahead of time and dismiss. You know what I mean?
I do.
I don't know about this build, man. I think it'll be better than what you were doing, but I think I still kind of hate it.
I mean, I feel like I actually at level 28 or level 29, I did a little bit of gear stuff, and it's not amazing. It's not great, but it was good enough that it still felt fun, even though we were doing stuff like just on like the raids on hard.
I think if you just like leaned into the Kinsai tree hard and had the barbarian splash, it would be a little better. You could get your strength mega high with the psionic bonus and rage.
Maybe. I don't know. I think, again, from personal experience of the past, I've always had really good luck with just really making everything a favorite enemy and just slamming shit.
It'll be fine.
So here we go.
But,
Here's
but like, for example, if you leaned into the Kent side, like 12 fighter, maybe 14, and then some barbarian.
Yeah.
You can get your strength high, which also gives you better tactics DCs, and the fighter has those special feats that they can take if you have so many fighter levels that add to your DCs.
Yeah, but usually those are for the DCs. Yeah, that's true. I never build for those.
So I just meant like you can get a dire charge that's gonna do a trip, stun and asunder, and you're gonna have like a 100 DC or higher. You know what I mean? You're gonna like really smash everything.
I mean, maybe. It's something I haven't done, so it might be fun to do something like that. Like, here's our numbers. Yeah, we have some low ends, obviously. Like, kind of way low ends. But, I don't know, it doesn't feel, like, bad. It's still fun for the gimmick, right?
Yeah, like 12 fighter, 7 barbarian maybe, and then 1 either Fairy Soul or Cleric for a trance.
Yeah, trance would be nice, actually, by a lot, too.
You could get your DC really high on that build. It'd still be, like, pretty good damage on your hand wraps, and then just have, like, a nasty DC. Like, you could have Stunning Blow, because you have all those
I feel
fighter
like
feats.
I should...
You could have Spring Attack, because you have all those fighter feats, so you have Double Leap going on still. I think it could be really good.
I think you should lay it out in the planner, and we can look at it for
I
TR
just told
day.
you, I don't need to lay it out.
I'm not going to remember. I'm barely going to remember this, and this...
But at 12 fighter, you get that core, which gives you that like big psionic boost to all of your stats.
Yeah. I don't know if that's better than all the boost from everything, like a large swath of the game being a favorite enemy. Like, they seem pretty close. But maybe it's not. It's also really weird doing the 2-weapon fighting thing and not taking any of the 2-weapon fighting feats.
Because of the ranger levels?
Right. So,
yeah, that's what I did on my build now. That's why I got to take Spring Attack.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking again, was that we have room for Spring Attack here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, having 2 leaps is awesome.
Yeah,
and
I have
the Spring
leaps
Attack
now.
feels really good. You don't need like a target to click it.
So I wonder if
goes.
that's going to share a leap with the Howler leap.
Oh, a cooldown? I don't know.
Yeah, because the Howler leap's the same. So I would have 3 leaps basically, which could be interesting.
I don't know. It's also good in the fact that it is the same as when you have that feat that says like you can tumble through enemies.
Mm-hmm. That is good.
Because it just goes in a straight line through everything.
What's this? Something to do with sickles. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's what is that one called? The first part of that is mobility, I guess, huh? Right, for leap sprint
Dodge.
attack? Dodge, thank you. We'll see. And then you get improved critical bludgeoning. You get to pick another undead or another favorite enemy potentially. Man, I can never think of this chain now.
What?
It's not dodge mobility spring attack. What
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I'm just sitting there like, I
You can-
cannot for the life of me think of this stupid chain.
Can't you just look at Spring Attack and see what the prerequisites are?
It doesn't have it listed like that here in the matron planner.
Oh.
Which I thought was kind of, yeah, they're not all
There's probably a setting to change it, but yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe. I'm not the most experienced with the planner, this one. I've used it you know, a
You,
dozen
you
times.
probably want power attack on this build.
I took that way early.
Okay.
So, one of the things that I
you definitely want like the weapon focus, because in weapon specialization, those are prerequisites for some like inside bullshit.
Okay. Weapon focus. Oh, I don't have enough liables for the next tier. That okay. So like, do we
Enough
try
what?
a stunning blow if we're gonna try to also?
But you don't have enough what?
I don't have enough fighter levels yet to take the next one.
To
'Cause
take
it takes fighter levels
specialization?
4. Now what did
Oh,
you
I thought it was 3. My bad.
Yeah, it's 4. So I'll get it in a little bit. I can take quick draw.
You can, or you can get it out of
Oh.
Vistani.
That's probably better. Power critical, right? That's good.
Is it?
Provides +2 to confirm critical hits and a
Yeah,
+2 bonus.
It's just +2 seeker.
I mean, for otherwise, bonus fighter feats.
I'd rather have toughness than power critical. What about? I don't know, like improved trip.
I've never had good luck with that, but I could try that one instead of the stun, maybe.
You could do like the stunning blow, or also.
Yeah, I was just like I said.
Or stunning. I guess it'd be stunning fist.
No, it's not. It's still stunning blow. Because that one's a stun modifier and
Oh, it's
stun
wisdom.
bonuses as opposed to wisdom. So yeah, so stunning blow maybe. And then... Yeah, okay.
Or
so,
you could take nimbly fingies.
is that a fighter selection feat? Or is that a
No,
regular feat?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I
Nimble
think
fingers.
I think it has to be a regular feat.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
otherwise that would be really nice, actually. Nimble fingers.
The extra sneak attack dice for no reason.
Uh-huh. So could I slide something around and be able to take be able to grab the nimble fingers? I don't think so, right? Unless I'm willing to give up spring attack instead of having that at level 15. Get it at level 18 for no reason. That seems
What are you
bad.
putting at 18?
Well, that's what I was saying. If I moved something down, maybe I could shove a feet over
Yeah, I
for
mean,
a
you
fighter.
can put power attack at 18 also, and get nimble fingers at 1.
What if we got dodge at 12? No, that's not going to work. Yeah, we could. What if I worried about stunning blow later, shove that stuff down slightly, take nimble fingers like instead of dodge, and then dodge at 12? So I'm not as attached to stunning blow as some other stuff here. But this dodge could become nimbly fingers.
I think it has a dex requirement. Or I don't know. Maybe it has a rogue? Let me
I
look it
was literally thinking that it has a rogue requirement now.
Yeah, rogue one.
Yeah. Dang it.
I'm surprised it is not also an RD feat.
Yeah, that kind of is strange. I agree. Alright, well then... I don't know, I could take something to make my reflex save much better for evasion, I guess. Or quick draw comes for free, basically. Is there a arrow deflection that I could take with the feet?
No.
No.
Only as a monk bonus feat.
That's where it was at. Because that seems good. Oh, tactical training. Requires fighter 4 plus 2 to all tactical feats. There you go. That's...
But are you doing that with this build?
I mean, if I'm going to take the stunning blow at 15, and I mean,
that's fair.
Might as well, right?
I feel like if that's what you wanted to do, the other build I proposed.
Well, you might be very correct. Because I didn't plan on spending those 2 feats there, because like I said, I'm not really a big fan of those in general. Because when I spend most of my time leveling up in content way out of my range.
You can just do toughness and then something else.
That's true.
With the other fighter level.
Yeah, it's true. You just do more
another weapon specialization for melee power. Or not specialization, but focus.
Oh yeah, it is another plus 2 melee power, huh? Should it count? If you're raged, it's both on your guy. I'm sure it doesn't. Let me read it. While raging with hand wraps, you bypass piercing and slashing dart. Never mind. I was like, that'd be great if you were doing both kinds of damage. Darn. Alright, why don't... I don't actually hate that so far as like 1. Alright. Build 2. Razor Claw Shifter.
You actually might just want 18 fighter, 1 barbarian, 1 favorite soul.
Also pretty good. Charisma, probably? Well... Intimidate, but will saves? Because you need at least one of them for a stance.
What?
What is the doodad called? It's not called a stance. What is it called? Like
you want either wisdom or charisma.
No, that's what I was saying. Wisdom or
the
charisma.
Trance?
Trance. There you go. Trance. Not a stance.
Wisdom is generally better because it adds to will saves.
Yeah. Thing is, I really like being able to just yell at people to get over here from leveling.
I mean, you can do that. Just take 2 charisma.
It doesn't matter.
Instead.
I don't think I have stats for.
I mean, rage affects your will save anyway, so you could just totally dump it if you want to, and just be like, "I'm the charismatic guy."
That's right. Get over here.
And then you could do cleric instead of favorite soul if you would rather do that. A little bit of spell utility. I don't know how good that is, but.
What level does the cleric get to cast while raged? What does the rage cleric give?
That's like level 4 domain thing.
All the way up there?
It's either...
You
don't even get a domain until level 2 cleric.
Yeah, you get domains at 2.
And it's a 5th level you get your domain ability. 5th, 9th, and 14th, I think, right?
You get one at 2 also. Chaos Domain is will saves. Death is necro. Destruction is +1 melee and range power. I don't know. I was thinking like Animal Domain might be kind of good depending on when stuff. Oh no,
you can't make hand wraps a favorite weapon anyway. So like cleric and
there's got to be a way, right?
No. The only way is Kinsai. is to make them centered or not centered. No, that's centered, not favored.
Yeah.
No, there's no way to do it. So that rules out basically cleric and paladin as viable choices for hand reps. Yeah, your real options are like a lot of levels of rogues to like focus on the sneak attack dice, or a lot of levels of fighters to focus on your like tactics DCs and your base damage. That's basically the best option for a non-monk hand rep person. The problem with the rogue is you don't get a good critical profile. The problem with the fighter is you get less sneak attack dice. So
yeah, I don't know. We can try this version. This other version that you're talking about. It doesn't sound bad. I haven't done like a big tactical build.
I really think 1811 might be better.
Well, that's what I'm loading up right now.
But it depends. I think at 8, or if you don't do the favorite soul level at all and you just go 8 barbarian, I think that's when you get greater rage, and that's pretty good. So I think that's what I would decide between. Would be like 1811 or.
Well, the 18 seems the best.
The what?
I said the 18. If you're gonna go all in
tactics.
inside,
Yeah.
And tactics, you just go in.
Yeah.
And then you just go in like attack star or whatever it's called, hero, and just go trip crazy and.
Yeah, and you can get those feats that say like when you wear heavy armor, you get extra fat PRR.
Yeah.
I think there's one that's like 14 or 16 PRR for one feat. It's pretty good.
None of these matter, right? No. Okay, piss off.
I would do Vol. And the reason I would do Vol is in case you get a Dull Dagger, then you can upgrade it.
With one level?
Yeah. All you need to be a follower of Vol.
Oh, I thought you had to like be a paladin and a thing and go in the raid.
No,
and...
you have to be a follower of Vol and equip it and go in the thing.
Okay, well that's much easier then. I think I have one. I might not actually, but I think so. Alright.
Also, the blood is life.
The blood is life. I agree.
And any god that says that, it sounds like a god that a fighter would follow.
It's probably fair. Now we do... Oh, we need dexterity. Shoot.
What do you need dex for?
Because two-handed fighting.
You don't need dex for... Oh, two
weapon fighting. Yeah.
I was like, you don't need dex for two-handed fighting.
Two-weapon fighting, yeah. That's the other reason that the Ranger's better, because you pick those up for free, freeing up your... Okay. So, I have a tome. I have a +8 tome, I think. I have a +8 tome like in every
You can
set.
start at 10, but if you do that, you can't take your stuff. You don't finish your line until like level 21. Is when you get like your last two-weapon fighting feat. Which on a fighter seems stupid.
Start at 12?
So, yeah, you want to start at 12. Or 11, ideally, actually, but...
Oh, I mean, we can do that. We could go 20, 11, 14. You have 1 point to dick around someplace, like in intelligence or something. For the extra skill point. Or wisdom or whatever. Okay. So now, does that turn everything on where I can take stuff? 2 weapon, please. Alright.
Do they start with minus wisdom? Like a 6 wisdom?
No, I started with a 8 wisdom. Oh, I may not have all the lives factored in yet. Hang on.
Yeah, you definitely don't have 32-point build there.
There we go. You done complaining at me? Alright. Yeah, okay. I was just like, I don't know. It doesn't want to... Didn't give me enough points. Because normally I would go 20, 16, and then have a little bit of wiggle room, but it was like, that's not enough. Yeah, that's much better.
No, I disagree with that. Oh, okay. You have a 14 whiz. No, you don't need skill points. Get that out of there. You want max wisdom. Or max charisma. You had to pick one.
I do like charisma a lot, but I like having enough skill points to cover
You
the
don't
things
need
I
it
want
for
to cover.
what? What do you need them for? You need intimidate and what?
Intimidate, jump.
You don't need jump. You're strength based.
That's fair. I actually like the other social skill. Just to like make a couple of the quests easier.
Too bad.
That's probably fine. Too bad.
Yep, you're a fighter. Too bad. That's the rule of fighters.
See, that's the problem. I'm not allowed to educate myself, and I feel like it's not good. All right, so I guess
You'll get more skill points later, right? It'll because your int will go up. At level 1, you'll get +3 to your thing.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I guess we just get our mobility out of the way now. And then we have to wait for completionist to level 6, but I guess it's fine.
You start at level 15.
Shh. It's true. Tactical training, weapon focus.
Make sure you have weapon focus, weapon specialization, and improve weapon focus, improve weapon specialization. Because you need all those for enhancements in Kinsai.
Yeah, I took weapon focus bludgeoning at 3, so the other one should be on pretty soon. Here it is.
I also, not that it matters for like leveling up or whatever, but I would probably take the favorite soul level as the like 15th level, like the last level that you take.
You think so?
Yeah. Ideally, you would take it at 20, but if you want to play with it like as soon as you get it.
I mean, that's part of it, right?
Yeah.
To get some experience at what it would kind of be like.
Improve critical.
Did I just go past it? I must have.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, that's the icon from the other one. No, here's improve critical. That's
Yeah, you took
power.
You took power critical. No one wants that.
Come on. If I'm going to be slapping people with hand wraps, I'm going to need them to recognize it when I roll that 20. Alright. So, heavy armor combatant, heavy armor training.
Well, did you get the tactics one? You want those before you want the PRR?
I think maybe not. I didn't see
I
it.
don't know. I don't know what they're called. So
Tactical training. Yeah, those other ones are on there already. The
tactical
weapon
combatant.
specialization stuff.
Yeah, you want those.
Yeah, it's already in there. Now, greater weapon focus bludgeoning.
Yeah, you have to have that. It doesn't have to be at that level, but you do have to have it.
As well.
Spring attack there.
I guess if we're gonna go, oh, there they are. There's more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a chain.
Yeah, I think it's like plus 12 or something total you can get. It's basically the same as a whole nother epic item.
I mean, at that point, you might as well take it. Whoa, what? Pick up an extra 12?
Did you also take Stunning Blow or Improved Trip?
I took Stunning Blow. I was going to consider taking Improved Trip now also. Because they're on different timers.
They are, and they work on different things.
Yeah.
Like Trip generally works on fighter type things, and Stunning Blow works on all the wizards and clerics and stuff. We're trying to make a shifter hand wrap character to roll.
Oh, hey.
We're doing 18 fighter, 1 favorite soul, 1 barbarian.
I can't find the Improved Trip.
Focus on tactics, because I think that this character, between the rage from shifter and the like psionic bonus to fighter, plus just being strength based, I think you and fighter gets all the tactics bonus. I think he can get like a 115, 116 tactic at 30. Maybe more than that, but that sounds about right.
I don't know if I go quite that high, but...
Well, my guy right now is a 92, and I don't have any of these fighter feats. And I also don't have the strength boost of rage or the psionic fighter thing. I'm just like straight, whatever I got. So not only should your strength be higher than my current characters, but you also have feats built in that add to your stuff.
It's true. Wow, the superior weapon focus is actually pretty okay, even for 2-weapon fighting and druid forms, apparently.
Why would it not be?
I feel like oftentimes those kind of things are treated as one thing, like one weapon, and then it like fires off weirdly. I don't know. It's nice to see that it's coded where it grows for the both weapons. I don't know. For whatever reason, I feel like in animal forms and stuff that they oftentimes didn't work for that kind of stuff. Where? Yeah, I can't find Improved Trip anywhere, so either I've already taken it or I don't meet some sort of prerequisite for a stat. Which seems really unlikely by level.
Doesn't Sunder take... One of them takes combat expertise. Is it Trip?
That might be correct. Yeah, that must be it. Yeah, it requires combat expertise.
And that's an intelligence thing. But your plus 8 tome should kick in, so you should have enough by the time, right? It's only 13.
Yeah.
If you told the builder you had a plus 8 tome.
I did, but now I'm out of feats until epic feats. So now I'm just kind of wondering if it'd be better to take like more heavy armor champion or more.
Well, again, when your epic abilities, you're only going to be heroics for 5 levels, and your epic abilities, you get a trip or a stun, your choice.
Yeah. I'll put that in there for now. Yeah, no, that doesn't look that bad, really. Give it a try.
I think that looks good. You could still double tap stuff, so you can still get like a double stun with a 2-weapon fighting, same as like the assassinate.
Mm-hmm.
You still have the problem of limited selection of hand wraps, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, well, they're just kind of baddish. On the plus side, though, I think the one that viewer gave me, if I can, the Grim Wraps, I think, have a stunning bonus on them. I don't see them now. I must have stuck them away. The thing that is a little bit interesting about this is being a heavy armored fighter hand wrap person feels really odd.
And by odd you mean good, because you have PRR?
Well, I just meant like it doesn't make sense for what we've had experience on, but
Hand wraps be
previously.
their pajamas.
Yeah, hand wraps are for pajamas. So it's kind of nice to think about that. I'm not sure where I stuck. I'll have to look, see if I can find them again. But otherwise, I'm sure I can make some stunning wraps.
You know what else you might take on that build? Is maybe dump some of like the heavy armor combatant or the smaller tactics feats and try and get Whirlwind. Just because you have such a lack of AoE stuff for questing. I don't remember what the prerequisites are for Whirlwind, but it needs feats, right?
It is, and
The
it's...
dodge ability spring attack tree.
It's... I don't know. I feel like they changed it, but...
It also needs combat expertise and spring attack. So you'd have to trade 2 feats.
Dodge, mobility, spring attack, combat expertise.
Yeah, spring attack, combat expertise. But like otherwise, you're not gonna have like any cleaves. You don't have like the dance of death or whatever from Ranger. You guys just have like nothing for AoE, and it's gonna feel bad.
Well, I almost considered taking a cleave earlier.
What's the smallest tactical feat you have there at level 9?
There's a 4 here at 16.
Level 9. What's that one?
Oh, it's 2, but you have to take that one to chain them off.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't? Oh,
No,
well.
they just
'Cause
have
I
a
couldn't
base-
take any of them until I took that.
They have
one.
a base number of fighter level requirement.
Okay. Well, that's good then. Then that can get turned around into...
Because that could just be combat expertise, right? At
Well,
9.
I took that over here.
Yeah, but,
Okay.
but that's after level 9,
Yeah,
so...
yeah.
So level 9 combat expertise and then level 12 whirlwind. Just put it at the very top where it says no selection.
Am I just blind?
It won't let you take it there because you had it in the other spot.
Well, I took it out there. Oh, it's the intelligence is not high enough, right? That's what's going on. Also, doesn't the active fighter pass life feat add a tactical? A bunch of them do.
Oh, your intelligence isn't high enough there, huh?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. It should be, though. 8 plus... How much of a tone kicks in at level 9? Oh, maybe not.
What if you change your int to starting at a 9 and you drop your wisdom 1? Do you have enough then?
I hope so, more than anything. Combat
You do.
expertise.
You do.
I knew it! Okay. That feels better to me, even.
Oh, don't forget to change that to the whirlwind feat instead of heavy armor training or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be good.
So is this still a slap kitty is the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still a cat. You're still using hand wraps. You just happen to be slapping stuff when it's stunned. So you slap for twice as hard.
All the helpless stuff. Everywhere. Every single point of everything that says helpless gets put in. I guess that's the plan. We'll give that a shot. We got a little bit of wiggle room before we have to get too carried away.
You could also take, since you have all that stuff, improved trip later in your epic levels if you wanted to.
I think there's probably a wiggle room.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
I think there's probably a wiggle room someplace. Maybe at 20 it's a little easier to put in.
I think you want the superior weapon focus over improved trip because you could take improved trip out of a tier 4 in Destiny.
Oh, that's true too.
Now, it'd be better if you didn't have to spend those points there, but
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so I think I am going to bed.
Yeah, I'm not super far behind you, but oh no, take a look at that. We've got what? A little bit of experience to go tomorrow. 1 million. And then we can TR. Server restart. So I'm not sure when exactly we'll be live, but whenever that's over, we'll probably try to jump in and get started. Thanks for hanging out with us. It was fun getting some raids in. That's always nice, even if I do decide to throw a bunch of semi-priceless loot on the ground, I guess. And then take a piss on it and start it on fire, but
Okay.
I guess it's I guess every once in a while you just gotta let everyone know that you don't care about that kind of shit and you set it on fire and walk away. Anyway, it's always a good time. So hopefully you guys can join us on, I think the next raid day is Thursday for me. Unless something kind of comes together ad hoc, not adcock, that's a different thing. Ad hoc on Wednesday. But I imagine we'll probably be TRing by tomorrow afternoon, so probably not raids on Samus tomorrow. Probably XP. Probably trying to get our first few experience, actually, to be really honest. We'll probably cap out in the morning in TR, and we'll barely have time to do anything else, so just probably barely getting started tomorrow around 15. So hope to see you guys then. Peace, much love, and we'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Toodles. You guys aren't streaming anymore, are you?
No.
Okay. Toodles, y'all.